how unscripted masking allows you to offer higher ticket programs in your coaching practice. What I want to share with you today is do a little bit of distinction between work and worth, and to show you how to separate them and then to integrate them in such a way through this unscripted mask that allows you to offer and sell higher ticket packages in your coaching practice. So in the coaching world, of course, there's a lot of talk around, what rate you should offer for your services. And a lot of times what happens is this gets a little bit complicated because we're human beings. And so a lot of times there's this, sort of complication around your identity and your worth and your work. And so first we want to separate and see, what is the work that you do? And then we're going to look at the value of that work. And then we're going to reintegrate them to allow you to step into offering higher ticket packages. And I'm going to show you how you can do that through unscripted masking. So first of all, as far as what your work is, it's really becoming clear. And, it's very helpful to have a mentor to guide you through this. What is the unique method that you use to guide your clients to their specific desired outcome? Depending on what kind of coach you are, that could be in money, and it could be in health, or it could be in relationships. And so what happens often when you are maybe a newer coach or are a little bit less maybe confident in the work that you do, there's this tendency to want to use scripts, want to use templates or formulas to follow someone else's system for transformation. And that is a type of work to do, absolutely. What happens here is that there's this disconnection from who you are and how you guide clients. And so this idea of worth and rates is a little bit more challenging, and it becomes a little harder to sell higher ticket because it's not truly coming from you and from how you are uniquely wired to succeed. And how you can shift this is this unscripted mask. When you are able to step into the work that you are meant to do, how you are meant to do it, and for whom you're meant to do it, then you start to see, you can start to separate the work and the worth, and then reintegrate and see the value of the transformational work that you do with your clients, the process that you guide them through. And how you can do this is being guided by a coach who can help you see those hidden aspects of you, those hidden qualities within you that are what provide the deepest and most massive breakthroughs for your clients. And as human beings, we always have these blind spots. And so that's why it's difficult to do on our own, and why sometimes it is easier to follow someone else's system. But like I mentioned, when you follow someone else's system, you're losing that effectiveness, and you lose a bit of that confidence and conviction in what you're doing because it's not truly yours. And so being able to take off that scripted mask allows you to not only succeed in offering higher ticket packages, but to do so effortlessly. Because what's happening is you're connecting to a deeper, core story within you of how you're designed and wired, and all the things that led you on the specific path, and the things that you naturally pick up on that you, honestly, all of us tend to do this, that you tend to dismiss as unimportant. But it's those, sort of extra sensory abilities that allow you to have the most impact on your clients. And what allows you to see your work differently, because then you start to see the way that you guide your clients and the specific steps and the specific reason for those steps comes from your unique abilities and gifts that they can't get anywhere else. And that, when you are able to see the exact outcome it leads to, and you see it's repeatable, then you can speak to your work and the value of your work with authority. And so then you start to integrate what you do into who you are, because that's truly what it is. And so then those feelings or those, sort of misgivings about worth just disappear, because there is no one that can do what you do in the way that you do it, and no one that was designed exactly to work with the types of clients that you're meant to work with. So this whole, is it a 10K program, 20K program, 5K program? You start to really know, okay, this is where my client starts. this is where they end after, and you have to know this for yourself, after a certain number of sessions or a certain amount of time, whether that's 6 weeks or 3 months or 9 months or whatever it is for your specific process. When you see where they are and where you can get them and how, and you know for sure this is exactly what they will get and this is why, because of how you're wired and designed and the path that you've been on and all the training and experiences that you've had. And this is something they've been working on for years and probably have had, years of therapy to help with and haven't gotten there yet. Then of course it's a no-brainer to say, yes, of course this is worth 5K, 10K, 20K, 30K, whatever it is that is, for you, seeing the power of that transformation and how their life will change based on that transformation. And if you can do that in 3 months, that is powerful because that is a short amount of time to get someone from somewhere that they've been struggling for years to stepping into their greatness and the work that they're meant to do or the relationship they're meant to be in and the body and health that they're meant to be at. So then it becomes not even a question about what rate you will offer. You will know what it's worth and the value of it. And if that's 10K, if that's 20K, if that's 30K, it becomes almost like that's just who you are because that's what it is. So it's like, of course that's your name. Of course that's your rate. Of course that's your birthday. Of course that's the results that your clients get. So there is no more question about your rate, about your worth, about your value, because you have taken off that mask and thrown out all the scripts, and you've connected to how you are innately wired to succeed and do so in a way that is effortless for you. So if you are interested, if this piques your curiosity, I'm doing a deeper dive into this on Wednesday, June 23rd, 2:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And I'll be sharing with you how I went from $1,100 packages that took multiple long sales calls and payment plans to 10K packages with a simple email and one short sales call where the client was selling herself to me instead of me selling my program to her. So going, 10 timesing my rate with way less work, much less ease, and much more power in the work that I'm doing for those clients. So if you have any questions, let me know. And I encourage you to join me on Wednesday, 2:30 p.m., where we'll go deeper into this and I can show you how you can go from $1,100 packages to 10K packages by using unscripted masking. Cool? All right. Talk to you soon.